Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Factorio! We are still getting our little station over here underway. Oh, my bots are going away. I gotta stay within logistics range. Right over here. There we go. So we can get some construction and also some things dropping off. This is the 8x8 balancer that I grabbed from the wiki over here so that we can get all these lanes sort of balanced over here. It is throughput unlimited. Although, if there's going to be anything that's going to kind of screw up our throughput, it's probably... Well, actually, I'm not sure that any of these are, in fact, going to get overloaded. Looks like we are going to want another radar down there. I'll just use the logistics system to drop it off from whatever so that we can see over there and still do some work. Yeah, that will be swell. So I guess I'm going to finish this at this point. I actually don't know if I've got all the material required to be able to do this. In terms of our inputs... or outputs, I suppose I should say. We're just looking at something like that. There we go. So that's going to be okay. Hang on. Oh, yeah, that's fine, because this can go this. I'm like, holy crap, did I miss one? I mean, that would be so very much like me, but I didn't think so. I think that can make it across there. I don't know what the exact... Oh, no, it can't. One shorter. I don't know what the exact distance is. Actually, that might be the full stretch that it can do. And wouldn't that be nice if it were? All right, I am nearly out of these. I'm going to just use the ghost to do that. And then most likely, yeah, that's going to be the last of my reds. So I think it's time for me to take a trip back home so that I can pick this stuff up in bulk rather than rely on my logistics network to very slowly drop things off. I'm going to wait until these bots actually get back to me, recharge and things like that, so we don't have the problem that we've gotten before where we leave all these things behind. I'm actually not using... Oh, I'm actually outside of the logistics area. I was going to say not too many. There we go. Construction bots are on to go because they will be responsible for grabbing this. So we're going to go... I don't know if I should just... You know what? I'm just going to have you go to the iron ore drop-off. And inventory empty, that's going to be fine. You're going to go there. I mean, obviously, you're going to be empty right away, and you're going to leave right away. Also, right now, the station... Wow, this travels so much more slowly with the 4 cars. But that's okay. That station is currently not big enough to accept... To pull from all 4. It's only going to pull from the first one, which is only a problem, you know... It's not really a problem because it should still pull from the first one. Then it'll curl around, but we're going to be upgrading that momentarily. And obviously right now it's not dropping anything off either way anyway, so that doesn't really matter. But yeah, we're going to embiggen this very shortly. Very, very, very shortly. There you go. These guys are going to drop off a ton of stuff on me because I'm in much closer range here. But let me go and make sure we are auto-producing... We're going to go ahead and make sure that we're auto-producing our inserters as well as our power cables, because it's ludicrous that we've gone this long without it. Just picking up a little bit of stuff for potentially some, I don't know, some final handcrafting that we need to do. We're very close to having most things be auto-made. It's just in a really inconvenient location right now. And not all in one place that we can pick it up. And that's why I keep like, oh, I'll do it later so that, you know, I can organize it better. And then it just never gets done. You know, there's some, with Factorio, you really do, like, you know, I've learned the lesson of, oh man, you really do have to make sure that you're doing it right and giving yourself plenty of space. But on the other hand, every now and again, I fall into the trap of, well, I'm not going to do it until everything is just perfect. And then it never gets done. So we're going to go, we're going to make the little power over here, which actually makes sense. You know what? We got our solar panels over here. Thematically, it fits very well for that. We've got a crazy amount of solar panels packed in, by the way. We could start crazy solar power array production at some point. So what we're doing here is, I should always put down the boxes first. I'm going to get just 2 of these, making... I don't even know if we need truly 2 of each kind, but that's going to be okay. You're going to be making that and dumping it in there. And actually, both of these need the same input, right? Steel, copper. Yeah, steel, copper in different amounts. I wasn't actually going to do it in this way, but maybe this actually is the best way to do this. And then if I go and do that and that, so that's the medium. If we do the big over here, yeah. So now you're not going to have enough room. Right, yeah, it's fine because I'm never belting this stuff. So there's just the input. Yeah, and then we put in the passive provider here and here. You got to use the eyedropper tool more often. What's the production time on these things? 0.5 seconds. So, wow. Okay, so it's really gonna have a hard time getting the resources in a sufficient amount of time to saturate both. In fact, that's never, ever, ever, ever going to happen. But it's okay. There we go. Let's get a few of those for myself. Can I just put one? Look at that. One, and it'll cover everything. Sweet. Okay. So all we're going to do, even though, again, we're really not going to get our proper throughput from all this, because you're going to come through there and then go under there. Yeah, okay. Would have been nice to just feed directly on there, but it's not going to happen. That's fine. Boom, boom. And then the copper. Oops. Don't move me. Don't move me, bro. Is going to come down that way. And just get yanked off like that. Okay. Ba-da-da-da-da. Tell me this has got RoboPort coverage. It does. Good. And now you are producing. And, even this is ridiculous amount of overkill, but it'll be ready to do huge race. Actually, I thought the belts would starve out a lot more. I guess it's because we're actually not grabbing things as quickly as we could to produce at full speed. But that's okay. We don't need to be producing at full speed. I could, if that was a concern, which it's not, is I could go ahead and double the inputs. And it's still not quite at starvation level, so I guess that might be okay. Alright, good, lovely. So now we finally got this stuff being produced automatically. We've got mines being produced automatically. We've got belts being produced automatically, although in kind of an awkward way. So let's go ahead and do the frickin' inserters. Because all I have doing automatically right now are the yellows. I mean, they're fast to handcraft, well, until you get to... Well, they're always fast to handcraft, except that the problem is the later ones, in particular like the stack inserters and stuff, need such a ludicrous amount of material, and it needs, like, gears. So you need a ton of iron plates on you, but then to handcraft means you first have to make a million bajillion gears, and it's just stupid. I don't think we actually need the copper, but I'm going to go ahead and extend this anyway. Let's get a quick little blueprint here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And yeah, we're going to run into a slight space problem here with that. We'll have to sort that out. But for now, we're okay. Okay, so we need... Reds, greens. You don't actually need plates. We're going to want lots of blues. Like, we're going to want an excess of blues. And not everything needs gears, but a shocking amount does. I don't... What I'm going to do... Iron plates. Gears. And something kind of like you're going to want a box in between. I think I'll even have a box for the yellows, just because there might be some like weird blueprint. Because there might still be a case for us wanting some yellows, because yellows sometimes is all we need somewhere, and they take less power. All right, so the idea is to do something kind of like this. Lots of blues available. Like we can just hold a micro stack of the yellow. Well, they build so fast. They always build so fast. Tell you what, about 100 of each. Something like that, and then one more box on the end to hold the stack inserters. And 50 is probably fine for that. So what I need to do is get gears on this. So this will have iron plates. We'll feed it in some orientation. And we do need a lot of gears, so we want to be able to grab really close by from the gears. So that's okay. So, I don't know, 6? Shit, I don't even know if that's even remotely close to sufficient. Gears are just nuts. Boom, 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 boom. Something like that. Gears, go. So the hope is to fully saturate all of this with sufficiency. So obviously you are going to need iron plates. And you'll probably want a dedicated input for each one of these guys. Now, it's possible that there will be sufficient left over to go and feed into there, because we're going to need some iron plates for something. Does the yellow need iron plates? Ooh, because right now... No, it doesn't have to grab from the corner, because I know that grabbing from corners is not great. And you need plates, but you don't. You'll just need the circuits. So we'll do that, that, and that. And you're going to be grabbing gears. And on the other side... You know what? Let's just be lazy. I'm just going to do this. You do need to grab a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And actually, again, corners, bad, so let's do this. And you're going to have, like, double grabbers, because you need... Oh, you mostly need a lot of green. But even then, you do need a lot. So, if we do that, and then... Yeah, we're going to need one of you on the other side. There. Let me go ahead and just run you there for the blinking. Oh, good. We got some roboports delivered to us finally. Oops. You know what? I actually will put you over here. That's going to be fine. And we're also going to put down a couple of gun turrets. There we go. It's a fairly valuable area. And there's a big nest over there that we should go and clear out. Okay. You're going to get that going on. What are you doing? Oh, you're putting those down. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So over here, we're going to be doing nothing there. We need to get iron. So let's go and get iron from there and there. And there and there. Good stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, that's one. And we'll want another one over here as well. Ah, there we go, like that. I think that's good. Where's that blueprint? This one. There, there, there. There, and a little corner. Okay. You'll come in. That's all construction zone, so someone will build it and or deliver onto me some goods. All right. So you're going to grab let's drop some power in here. Green circuits. Right. Right. We might want to do... you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to get a dedicated double green circuit thing. Because we do need so much of it. Although I need some transport belts delivered to me. Maybe. Somebody. Grr. There's some. Nope, those are the undergrounds. It's just, well, it's quite a long trip, actually. This all connected? Yeah. So they're trying to deliver some things onto me along the way, but not very efficient. And I really do have to, like, finish paving all this. Right over here. Grab a bunch. Oh, you're having a bit of a gear shortage. Oh, you are? There's just literally not enough of it. Yeah, because we're not getting any freaking iron in here yet. Oh, the poor iron plates. Boop. Let's drop some in there just to try to keep this going a little bit more. And some of the ones that we're getting produced are being auto-placed. So it's not the end of the world. I can actually kickstart the insert of stuff by just dropping some green circuits in there directly. And then, yeah. Then what we do is, well, whoa, we get killed by a train. We can take a little peek and see, hey, way over here, how's the construction coming along? Pretty good. In fact, let's use ghosts over here and say, hey, if you connect there, especially that's the front of the train, that's what we want to prioritize. If we get this connected, stuff is actually going to start loading onto the front of the train. Hooray. And then from here, you're going to be doing that. You're going to be doing 2 away. You're going to be doing 3 away. And you're going to be doing 4 away. And going, oops, ooh, skip some bits. If we can get this completed. Oh, that is hard to do and not go crooked. And then this completed. I would love to be able to just use the arrow keys, but apparently it goes way too fast. And like that, then we'll be loading both sides of the front car as quickly as possible. And then we can start giving commands to this thing, like to go manually and leave or something like that. Just for now. This should be getting filled with fuel at the other stop. Yeah, it's got 143 fuel, so it's fine. It's only got the one side over here. Oh, there's no power over there. That's interesting. I don't know why that ended up like that. It's hard to see the little connection line here in ghost form. There we go. There we go. So that should get both sides going. And you're missing a few miners, and you're backloading over there. Okay. So that's okay. So this will eventually get built. But yeah, it looks to me like maybe what I should do is try to grab as much of what's here, because what we're missing are the red transports to finish all of our little structure. Get this over here and manually go and pump stuff into the red or you know what? I'm just going to build red transport belts over here, because yeah, I want to feed greens into there, and we want to do that by doing, you are stealing, oh, that's my local little construction bots. That's fine for you to steal. Yeah, we used a lot of, oops, that's further than we need to do. We used a lot of transport belts setting up this area here. Boom, boom, boom. Feed into there. Feed into there. Oh, that's the limit. Grab, grab. Boom, 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 boom. There you go, and it's going down the line, which is okay. Come on, make some more reds. Thank you. I want to do that. And then say, hey, you can grab greens from here. Because otherwise there might be a starvation issue. What happened right there? That's an odd little smirch, which doesn't make any sense. It must have been sitting there for a long time. Yeah, because we haven't been pulling any production machines off of this for ages. And we could. I mean, we've got the power for it, so I guess it wouldn't hurt that much. Plenty of stuff still sitting idle. Okay. Now, our actual smelting area is incomplete, but that's fine. The stuff that's complete is, yeah, it's just being starved for actual ore because it's only getting it from the one little thingy-me-bob in one place. So really, we do need to rely on this finishing up to be able to kickstart everything else. There you go. So you're getting a few little reds in there. You can see it's starting to happen. I should have maybe not done this because it would have prioritized this. I'm assuming that this job got put on the queue first, although I don't know. So we'll get our bots to go over there, get this thing started to move. That's going to be okay. I know some of these storage chests actually have some ore in it too, which is a little bit funny, but that's okay. Do this. This is going to drain a crazy amount of plates out of the system, but that's okay. Oh, right. So you here, you don't actually need plates. So we can actually trim this back, after all, to right there. Now, we're not going to be producing these at max rate just because it's actually not going to be grabbing this as quickly as it could. Maybe we could actually go... I don't know. Maybe we should use one side for iron plates. That way the blue can grab from both or something. I could put a second red on, especially if this were coming down somewhere over here. That might be fine. If I do this, it means I can put a second red over here. It is going to be grabbing from a corner, which is a little bit wonky. But that's fine. I mean, right now there's no plates, so it doesn't really matter one way or the other. Pop that off. All right. It's starved over here, but no, don't put him there. Don't put him there. I don't want you to do that. Just come down here. That's fine. No, you're going over there. Thought that would do well without range. I guess you already had the job queued. All right, come back to me. I do not want you putting down any more freaking transport belts over here. All right, charge up. Get in my inventory. Thank you. Is there anything in my car that, like, do I happen to have ore in there or anything like that? No. So it's fine. I don't care about the car anymore. Oh, I thought that was a little yellow underground belt for some reason just standing there. All right. Yeah, lots of starvation stuff. Probably there's no transport belts in here because they're probably all being transported to me and or to the construction area. Any chance things are getting done? Almost! Almost, and then I can manually tell this train to start going. We can give it slightly different orders. At the pickup, we can say this, or if you've waited a while, but right now that would mean it would go empty. So I'm going to wait until it starts to get loaded. Because obviously it won't be full. Can't be full because, you know, there's no goods. But the bots are going. I guess we'll put a cut in here. We'll let that finish. Rather than, like, me walking over there again, which would be highly unpleasant. Well, I guess what we're going to do then is, instead of walking over there, which I don't want to do, I am just going to walk over to the smelting area. And we're going to update the station to fit, to pull from a 4-car train. That's what we're going to do. I do have a ton of the steel furnaces, which we're going to want to upgrade all these things to. Let me just do the one row for now, because at least then I can copy blueprints and stuff from that. There's still plenty of, like, yellow track all up in here, which is fine, because that's obviously not the bottleneck right now. But I'll be updating those as well, especially with the steel furnaces, because we are going to need that. So we can just go ahead and say, take this and just extend it out this way for now. Like this. And I don't know if, like, taking a blueprint's the right way to go. I'm going to let these drain. Excellent, thank you. And we're going to redo this to use our new system. We'll have to get rid of these wooden poles because they're not going to be able to reach far enough. I'm going to not use the stack inserters on the outside. They are fast, but we are a little bit material shy right now for some reason that I can't figure out why. So we're going to just use the fast inserters for that. Steel chests over there. We actually are going to get rid of those because we can upgrade those to logistical type chests instead. You can keep the iron chest. That's going to be okay. That train. Well, you're already back, huh? Well, let me try to quickly. There you go. If I get the boxes up, at least you can empty into the boxes, and then you can keep going. The boxes won't drain right now, but that's okay. Medium electric pole here and here. And here and here, and then get rid of that and that. Okay, so at least the train will go, and that's going to be okay. So from here, what I want is to shift click and say, hey, I would like you to somehow magically connect over here. Thank you very much. And that will enable us, I'll probably just keep doing it manually here, to train. Oh, do I have a bunch of wood? I got some. I could put in a request, actually. After all the automatic trashing of wood, I'm going to put in a request for some logs. My poor logistics network. Okay, and you need a stack inserter here, and then we're just going to use the blues because it's a little cheaper on material. Like that. Oh, we need you to finish this track, please. Thumpa, thumpa, thumpa. Come on. Oh, there's probably a construction network request for it instead of my bots. Okay, so I won't tear this up yet. I also need medium poles. Yeah, just the one is fine. Medium poles, please. Get delivered to me. Okay, so again, here they put on the right, which means if I do that, that will be 3 on the right. Like, if I do this, there'll be 3 dropping on the right, which means that will be more or less balanced. And I could do an explicit lane balance here, but nah, I don't know. So you're going there, there, there. That's an easier way, I think, for me to do that so I don't sort of screw up the order. And like that. We will need to feed this into an 8x4 balancer, actually. Somewhere. For now, I think it's going to be okay, actually, if I just pull from one side. I wonder if we have enough room for an 8x8. Where would we do that? Actually, I've got enough space possibly here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You're still very slowly creating that. And if I check way down here, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, just still missing one. Yeah, it's doing all this. I don't know what order it decides to do things in. Certainly not necessarily the order I would have guessed. But that's okay. You keep chilling there. We're okay. Yeah, where am I going to put the 8x8 balancer and then have it flow back in? I mean, I should be not afraid to tear this up and make some room, because obviously that's what we need to make this function. I think all this is going to get torn up. Because, where was it? Down over here. For the copper, this turned out to be quite sexy. So I did do this, you know, in an effort to be kind of sexy and to work out something symmetrical, but we obviously don't need to dedicate this much space to balancing out the coal at all. And also, if we have an 8-way balancer somewhere over here, we don't need all the balancers for the iron. Okay. Let's do it. I'm also going to remove that. Put that here, and we'll put the split higher up. It's more like there. It's not about the split. It's more about, I'm going to want to take this and feed it in like something like that. I don't know. I'll see. I don't know what the sideways direction will be yet. Auto trash coal above a certain amount because we're going to end up with a ridiculous number. We still need a requester chest at some point so we can properly recycle the yellows, which we don't do right now. I'm just going to trash the yellows, which is okay. I don't have much in the way of reds. Hopefully we're going to be okay. So now we're going to have no production whatsoever. Oh, we don't need this line going this way. Because that was just feeding into the second smelting operation, and we don't really need that. Some of these may be supposed to stay, but I'm not sure. Am I... Oh yeah, I am auto-trashing that. Okay. Do I have... I do have some more storage things here, so let's go ahead and go crazy with that. Hopefully that's not going to be in the way of my balancer. Let's see here. Get rid of all this. All of it. And right down to there as well. I'm going to have, I think, the balancer over here. Where's my blueprint book? 8 to 8 balancer with the reds that were grabbed from the wiki. So if we line it up like this, right? And from the other side, did all this track get done? Yeah, okay, good. So first of all, I'm going to tear off this old bit here. No, not that one. God damn you. Every time. There, like that. And we will put in a signal right here, so we can have a train waiting right behind this one over here. And we need to make sure there's also a signal put in right there for the departure. I'm going to get rid of this one. And we're good down there. Okay. So you're doing that. You're still only emptying from one side. That's okay. Oh, we got more power cables delivered. Thank you very much. And do that. All right. So the idea is from here, we're going to, these are just going to be more or less placeholders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, for that future bit. Let's get some more wooden chests going. And here we want the opposite direction, so you're going to go there. Because that will, there we go, that's 2 on the left, and then like that. Okay, so you're going to go there, there, and there. There we go. Let me do the outer one, because we actually do have some material over there that we'd like to pump into the system. Oh, I got to put a cut in here. We're going to finish this next time. We've got to let all these bots go crazy. Logistics are pretty chill. It's the construction that's going mad over here. But at least the travel direction or travel distances are going to be nowhere close to what we had before. So this should actually be able to produce quite quickly. All right. Thank you very much for watching, folks, and I will see you guys next time.